So today we have a very upsetting story about police brutality, this time United States. Shocker, shocker. Okay, so in this case, this is actually a white cop who happened to tase a black man because of a pen that was allegedly stolen. Alex, when you say PIN, you mean like personal identification number, something like that, like, stealing identity or something. No, y'all, a pen, a ballpoint pen. Y'all, let's get into this story, okay? It says white cops tase black man, breaks his leg for driving off with a pen. A pen, a writing utensil, y'all. A black man plans on seeking legal action after he claims 2 Georgia cops followed him home, tased him, and broke his leg over a ballpoint pen. The Greenville police officer pulled over 30-year-old Corian Bray for speeding in December 2023. Bodycam footage shows the officer handing a pen to Bray to sign a ticket. When the officer demanded the driver return his pen, Bray held it outside of his window and then drove away. Okay, so you got your ticket, you signed it. That should be the end of everything, right? We shouldn't even be talking anymore. Boom, 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 whatever, deuces, I'm not going to see you, right? Obviously, this enraged him so much. So much so that the cop said that MF, he stole my F pen. Okay, this is what the officer shouts before climbing into his patrol car. But before we continue, I actually want to show you all the video, the body cam footage, and then we shall come back.
It's hard to believe, but this whole thing started with a pen, much like this one you see me holding right here. The police officer in the body cam video handed a pen to a driver for that driver to sign a ticket. Then the driver drove away, and that's when things took a turn.
Everything's recorded, okay?
It appeared to be a simple traffic stop for speeding.
Signature on both X's. On this one here.
But then things quickly escalated after the driver, Corian Bray, signed the citation and drove away with the Greenville police officer's ballpoint pen.
Give me my pen back.
In the video, you hear the officer demand Bray return his pen. Instead, Bray held the pen out of the window as he pulled away.
He stole my pen.
Next, the officer, along with the Meriwether County Sheriff's deputy, followed Bray to his home.
Hey, come here.
And threatened to arrest him if he didn't turn over the pen.
Give me my pen. Then you go into jail. Come here.
For what? I don't have your pen.
Look here, I'm gonna tase you.
The officer tased Bray.
Oh, God, I tased him.
The deputy wrestled the 30-year-old to the ground in an attempt to arrest him.
To the ground.
I can't feel my leg, bro.
Bray says the scuffle left him with a broken leg and 2 charges, obstruction and theft by taking.
I think it was trying to show authority. I think they waited up.
Video cuts to the cop confronting Bray outside of his home and demanding the pen again. When the 30-year-old man, Bray, insisted he did not have it, the officer threatened to tase him over a pen. So, regardless of anything, this is a pen, y'all. Okay? This is a pen. You are chasing the guy. Let me put my hands up so you can see it. You're chasing the guy. You're trying to tase him. You allegedly break his leg over a pen that you say was yours, that homeboy stole, that now required this level of aggression. I don't see it, but let's continue. Let's continue with the article. The officer then proceeds to do so as a sheriff's deputy wrestles Bray to the ground. So now you're wrestling him over a pen. During the arrest, Bray says, this is our victim. He says, I cannot feel my leg, bro.
I can't feel my leg, bro.
Bray says the scuffle left him with a broken leg and 2 charges, obstruction and theft by taking.
For a pen. Bray ended up with a broken leg and was charged with obstruction and theft on Thursday, April 25th. He showed his injuries to reporter Audrey Washington. He claims it's broken in 2 places months after the police encounter. And this is what he said. It wasn't right. It wasn't right. I think it was about trying to show authority. I think that is what it was about. And that's what it is. Okay? I'm the cop. I have the gun. I have the badge. I can do whatever I want. You're a civilian. You can't. As simple as that. Okay? This was nothing more than just trying to flex, show authority. You can't talk to me any kind of way. You can't just do whatever you want to do. Okay? So a case, before I continue, that I think about is Sandra Bland, for example, how she got pulled over for a routine traffic stop. And then she had her cigarette in her car, which is legal. You don't have to take, you don't have to, put your cigarette out in your car. It's not illegal. The officer said, "Could you put it out?" She said, "No, it's my car. I don't have to do that." Okay, what have we been doing? And then that bothered him so much that he became aggressive with it. That bothered him. Oh, you don't want to listen to me. You don't want to put your cigarette out. You don't want to follow my rules. You don't want to listen to authority, even though you really had no right to do so. And we obviously know what ended up happening to her in her case. But let's continue. Greenville Police Chief Wayne Frazier told reporters he reviewed the body camera footage, claiming the officer did nothing wrong over a ballpoint pen. This is the quote from Frazier. "If he had complied, none of this would have happened," Frazier said in the email. "Our SOP says verbal, hands-on, less lethal, and lethal," and he followed protocol. An attorney representing Bray said his client plans on filing a lawsuit, which I 100% agree. He should file a lawsuit because at the end of the day, that is excessive force. You're saying, oh, obstruction and theft. Would you still? My ballpoint pen. It was kind of like a gel pen, though. I liked it, though. Really? That's what this is about? You just didn't like the dude. You didn't like that he allegedly stole your pen. And all of this for a pen. This amount of violence for that. This sounds like somebody needs to be retrained. This sounds like not only do you need to be retrained, but suspension maybe. This just seems ridiculous. And of course the chief, they're going to protect their own. So they're going to say, is it really that bad? Is it really that big of a deal? Come on. He followed protocol, etc., etc., etc. But let me know what you all think about that story down below.